on at the moment, so we'll see if 1010's going to have any luck. To start off things, however, Killua onto Clues.
XDL hiding in the corner, though, does go a little bit unchecked, but Primi spots it out at the last second, so will be able to gun him down, but quick on the draw from Sugar Zero through the rotating door.
Going to look for some settling down at the moment, but ZETA have the spike, Quack.
And Jitboy's trying to pull off the flank, but Primi, okay, still good on holding the angles, does find it. Jitboy's through the door, mixed.
Yeah, and forcing out a drone here as well, I would have said would be nice, but 1010 on the board.
Already aggressive. That's what he's kind of known for, right?
Now the onus is really on TALON. How do you bring something back to convert here? Sugar Zero can get out of dodge because you've only got a Ghost to play.
All right, so Flash already spent.
Yeah, and 1010 rotating over immediately to this A site too.
ZETA reading the map for now, but still keeping things interesting. TALON with the dark cover.
Oh, but look what's happening at mid, Quack.
Asking their movements. Cruz trying to hold down the line. Will be able to find the double kill needed. Primi as well taking down another member, and that will be the mid-round call for TALON to get the spike delivered over
1010.
onto B. Oh, 1010 swings out off of tree side. Oh my goodness, it's already a triple kill for the guy.
And what can Shota do here? Still with a Ghost of his own. You really want to see 1010 meet up with him or try and find Cruz. Now they know where he is.
A little bit of noise. Shota still nearby, but not
what a
the
shot!
utility. He's still gonna just swing out though. Finds a dink and then the kill. Killua trying to hold. He's up by Heaven, has the range for it, takes down Shota, but 1010 trying to slip in. Close range, rifle for rifle. Killua sudden peek! Whoa, but then ZETA begins to push out. Look at this, a lot of footsteps heard. Jitboys will be able to go for the exchange at the very least.
Yeah, but everything towards this A side at the moment is going to be open territory for TALON to take control of. Just comes down to Shota by himself. Good to dispatch of Cruz.
That's kind of an impactful frag as well. You don't have any salvos for the post plant now. So TALON kind of reading this.
You do have Convergent Pass and Rolling Thunder though, so they can kind of throw hazard here.
Yeah, it would buy quite some time, but you do need the right spot to send all of those out. So pushing off into Heaven, they will take that space. Convergent Path's already launched.
Cover though, it's going to fade and then they're going to be movable again.
Okay, play for time. Rolling Thunder now sent over, so staggering the ultimate somewhat. Killua goes for the swing. He's trying to pick them off one by one. They will fall like dominoes.
Towards ZETA.
Of all lines to hold as well.
Yeah.
Getting up by the door.
A free gimme. Primi not expecting that one.
How could you expect that? Stun to try to push him off of the line, but it's well for Jitboys to create a little bit of havoc around B site.
Yeah, he's looking for some more. Close one out, flashed up, no scopes. I mean, it shouldn't work, but sometimes when you're at a single choke, it may.
Oh, relay as well. Now for Shota to slide in. Off from the smokes, unexpected play from ZETA.
An arc row is available. Confirming info. No one's immediately left the scene, but Shota good for one. Traded though onto 1010, okay. Is that gun retrievable though for Jitboys?
Possibly, but still, Shota, the looming threat on the site.
Might need to actually use the ult here.
Cage slipped through. Jitboys trying to get all sneaky beaky.
I like the silence, Quack.
So far undetected, but with the salvo sent out, it will flush Shota away in on towards XDL, who was not spotted before. Still holding the angles. Camera shot down as well. Both Cruz and Jitboys pinned down around the pillar, but they're trying to get some wallbang shots through. They will be able to find a couple, and off towards the top flick. Down to the last player, Shota swaps over to the Vandal, tries to parkour around, but Cruz will spot him. Primi, he's the one closer, but unfortunately with the swing out, it's the guy who bites the dust, but still Primi able to fire back. A bit
Shota?
Of exchange off towards the B side as well, and that's Shota gone.
30 seconds left.
But Primi still keeping ZETA invested closer towards tree, takes down yet another player. XDL for the trade, and then the spike. Oh,
yep, you can pivot towards the C side here. Remember, you did remove Shota, so you don't have any of that utility that you've got to contend with.
And that's just a fantastic mid-round call by the IGL. Now Cruz trying to keep them stuck on towards the B site.
And now he can play for the salvos. Quack uses them a bit early, but it is the fault line and that Killua still has.
Does buy more time.
Absolutely.
Killua nearby has fault line in case of waterfall as well. Checks, no one's there. So this gives them a clue as well, if you will. Now off to check in towards spawn, but the duel lost, and that's now kill contract into the gulag. Cruz needs to land the shot. Even if he does, once he's out of it, that could have been an option. Still, yeah, they are very close by. Primi will instantly get the heck out of dodge, but still, Sugar Zero pushing out, taking the initiative. He will be able to find one frag. Trades coming through, and Primi trying to support his team to the best of his ability, but they all line up. All shut. Quincy's.
And XDL's just going to catch him when he comes out of the drone and can't get his gun. So that's just good isolation fights that you take an advantage for the 5 versus 4.
Unfortunate scenario for Cruz, but still the team decides to press on once again into the A site. It's been tough to read how Zeta are setting up their defenses, but still onto the trades.
And if you want to buy some more time here as Shota, you can just drop your ultimate. Because Primi's sneaking in, and he's found Shota too. Clues not able to establish the trade.
And with the saturate as well, Clues will dodge it. But nonetheless, it is 2 players close by. Clues needs to be prepared. Primi still good for the heads up. Off to the next one, and he finds his target.
Needed to see somebody on Talon feel like come out and just stomp on this round. And if there was ever anyone to do so, Quack, it was Primi. Do you give Sugar Zero, though, an inch in this round?
No way. He might take a whole mile if you do just that. Jit Boys at least will spot him out, so it allows for Primi and Thai to set up somewhat of a crossfire. Stuns as well, and Talon have arrived on the scene. Somewhat set up for it, but still, Thai to trade. Spike not planted yet.
Salvo's not going to be online for Cruz just yet, but the team wants to go in.
Oh, 10-10, what a peek! Sugar Zero as well, and all of a sudden, Talon find themselves. Well, got a couple players in towards the B side as well. Cruz will spot them out, especially with a trip. He will find his target in 10-10, but XDL for the exchange. Jit Boys close by, cracks the shield, but the shield still allows for XDL to find his frags. 3 so far, and he's somewhat low HP. The shield supports him once again until he gets overwhelmed.
Yeah, could have won that duel if there wasn't a second member there and potentially had beat on for the ace.
But with that mid-round call, the spike getting planted over onto the C site. So, 2 tangos. Sugar Zero trying to mark the spot. He saw the dark cover emerging from this spot, so he knows exactly where they are. Close range with a right click. Spots over onto the second from, but if you are Talon, you still have a kind of a chance until 10-10 kicks things off this way, though.
Yeah.
Relay bolt into a kill, and it's a lot of control around A main.
Zeta might have the lesser weaponry, but they are certainly running in and charging at you with a great scary mask on their face.
Got Shota as the flank watch as well. Cruz trying to possibly set up the flank while Primi does most of the heavy lifting on the site itself. Will spot out the first, that's the ISO gone. Now Cruz makes a bit of noise. Primi to hold, gets the flick, 90-degree over. Salvos as well, just to force Zeta to scramble. Uh-oh, that recon was kind of brutal. He will
Clues
dig deep though, and Clues still finding the shot. Thai drops down, but unfortunately for Talon, Sugar Zero continues to decimate more towards the backside. Now on towards Thai. 10-10 will find his mark. Jit Boys up from the backlines now. The flank finally coming alive, but at what cost? 1 on 2.
10-10's low.
Nearby, but the barrel has been spotted. 10-10 sensing for the bit of a gap into the B site. They go in for that quick 4-man push. 10-10 just opens up a lot of space with XDL in to follow through. Just Primi up by the top of upper now. But where are the rest
all
of the
disconnected
Tide players? Exactly.
You can't help each other out almost whatsoever here.
Even if Jit Boys wants to go around back by Pillar, he's going to trip that shear wall. So his only option through the door where it's just easily spotted out.
Yeah.
Now off towards A link.
By the way, that Talon are actually trying to take up towards A main right now, and Shota.
Yeah,
he's taken down quick.
The lurk early on, and you also have double Sentinel utility all across heaven. So instant trips, Jit Boys trying to play around for it, especially with the cage up as well. 10-10 though, just hopping right in, and Jit Boys thrown off balance. Killua tries to refill that space and will be able to do so.
See what Thai is going to be able to do here at the back of the site. You got to remember he can be encroached upon at the moment by Clues, who doesn't get the shot.
Crouch down, trades in, and also in for Sugar Zero to pick up the double. XDL then trying to hold down the line. He's the last one left alive. Cruise up from garage, something that XDL will have to consider. Spike now picked up.
Do you consider pushing towards spawn or not? Do you even have an idea that a flank is going to be possible? Up a rope, Primi
try to surprise Primi, but yeah. The barrier mesh now against the pistols, but quickly dispatched of. Cruz thought to aggress into it, especially with the grav net, but now punished for it. Marshall shot fired, but 10-10 still picking up the weaponry.
He's so happy to just get dirty in towards these duels, isn't he? Now it's a player advantage for ZETA Division. Yes, it is the pistols. Yes, it's a stinger for 10-10, but it's a 4 versus 3 where you regroup together, still looking to go to Site Bravo.
2 players from TALON.
Reposition so you can get rid of the gate crash or play on the back of it to see when it does come in, but just going to go for the destruction first. Did note that ZETA has the smoke ready to bust out.
Second one sent over, yeah. Flash and into the poison cloud, but Primi trying to land as many of these flicks as possible. Unfortunately, they're not quite going the way that he wants to. Will airstrafe into safety, but that gives ZETA the spike plant. Reloads, finds the next target.
Clues. The pistol can work. Primi needs to hit the shot.
Primi's so low. One shot is all it takes, but
Clues.
Where could Clues be? Oh my god, Clues.
He's got 5 seconds to get those salvos back online as well. Yeah, it'll give up his position, but you got to just remember, right-click classic, it'll blow Primi over.
Depends on where the spike is planted as well, into the default spot. There's a really good chance that he could just B-hop his way into it. Primi updrafts away, holds the angle back.
Oh, he ran into it, no! He's die on the site, but it is a little bit of a trap at Heaven.
Yeah, it also just kind of pushes TALON offline, and that's going to be a lot of space now for ZETA.
Can you stop the plant as Killua? Not really. So it's going to be a player advantage for ZETA yet again in a post plant.
Salvo's already spent. At least he will be able to use the drone to clear out middle in case anyone set out onto the flank, but this is going to be a tough retake for sure unless Primi can find every single tango. Updrafts, but immediately ZETA just backtracks into safety. Killua now off towards the pillar side, will find the double kill needed. Where could the next few players be? Oh, it kind of pops off of him! To play with caution, Armageddon will flush Primi out of position, but he still lands his mark! Next target, Sugar Zero, tries to slither in with a shrouded step. Jit Boys will be able to lock one out, but still, Cruz now down towards the middle.
Oh, and he's denied from getting the
mid-teleport! Still though, at least a spike picked up by Clues will be able to bring it over across mid.
Yeah, but the difference of a 3 versus 3 now to the 2 versus 3, you get the pit down nice and early. You can start to get this rotation for the spike, but again, strength in numbers for TALON. A drone from Killua can find all the information in this pit.
We'll see how TALON plays this. Die marking close by. Here comes the drone. Instantly destroyed by Clues, and he's trying to hang close by. Does have the salvos, but trying to play for the pit as much as possible until Killua launches the assault. Shoda now. Here's the spike tap, but the player hopped up and dived down from behind. For ZETA to head over to mid anytime soon, so just trying to break straight through out from garage. They haven't spotted Primi out yet. Kills found and exchanged fairly. 3 on 3. And ZETA backpedals.
And now you got to see Shoda try and cut off a bit of these rotates, or maybe try and find that of his own because they want to still go to this B side. It's just Cruz with 30 seconds to go. Disconnected from Jit Boys at the site that you haven't seen any of the Sentinel util. This is the best scenario for TALON.
It's all down to Jit Boys. Can he find the frags? Repositions into the cage, and it's a kill trip! Second cage up, and the snakebite forces him out of position where he does trace onto Shoda. The second trip now popping off. Cruz showing up by Heaven, and it just buys time away. The round is as good as over. Jit Boys to swing, trying to force the TALON into an uncomfortable position with the dimensional drift.
But the rest of the team weren't there to try and get the trades, and now Sugar Zero repositions, blinds up Jit Boys, who, that's an ambitious TP, but it's...
The barrel spotted out, Jit Boys, still able to recollect. But with the peeks out from Primi though, Clues. And once again, a lurk from Shoda, trying to get spotted out. Primi, unfortunately though, getting gunned down! The double in for the trade. And then the mid push now.
Yeah, Shoda done his job there. Can't use the pit in this last round, unfortunately, anymore, but now you might have done enough for your team, unless Jit Boys does something dastardly.
Oh, he's been good so far, especially in that previous round. Now working around his cages, the Neuro Theft as well, revealing his opponent's positions.
Ooh, Cruz.
Stealthy.
Unexpected, really? Or maybe not. XDL had an idea, couldn't quite get it, and now it's a player advantage for TALON. Hearing the rope, confirming the information, Clues. A must-win duel individually here if he wants to keep on going. Because Sugar Zero also not going to be with him just yet. Into the A site, you got to clear all this util. Because last time you lost to it all. But a plant to go down. Let's see how they navigate to the 2 versus 3, where they do have salvos and an Armageddon available.
From the shadows for a little bit more information as well, but you have to wonder where Cruz is at some point. Sugar Zero, though, holding the off angle. The double swing does not favor Talon.
Spotted.
And ZETA continuing to aim with...
Currently just smoked off, but 10-10 playing very forward. That's information.
Flashes to get himself away, but also for Primi to now begin an assault into the B site. Killua will find 10-10.
Oh, and Clues, he needed to win that duel there because now things flip on its head. It's a 2 versus 2, but the A site is open. Talon to establish a plant, and look at what Cruz still has up his sleeve. All of the deadlock utility, and you've got salvos as Killua as well.
And it's just a fantastic site to set it up as well. Sonic sensors. ZETA has to push through all of it. You got salvos.
I mean, you know how long it takes to break this wall with the pistols. That's a lot of bullets and a lot of information and audible locations here.
Ooh, time bot away with the graph net now.
And it's just buying time for Killua, right? This is lovely for him. The longer he can hold the salvos, the better.
Sensors tripped. Ooh, but quick with the drive-by from Sugar Zero. Salvos now sent in. Spike still beeping away.
They've smoked it off, remember?
Killua off towards heaven, but look at where Shota's looking. In with the taps to begin their push. Smokes out, Sugar Zero tries to reposition, close range with the Spectre, it does meet its mark. Sugar Zero taking down Killua, and with the spike down, 10 seconds left to go, Talon needs to sprint over to get the spike down.
It's alright though, they can. It's a player advantage for Talon, landed a little bit in an uncomfortable situation in the moment, but they have a time to establish here.
And you've got the guns.
Yeah, and you don't really expect Cruz to reposition here, do you?
Oh, he hears that as well.
Oh, maybe
but what? Sugar Zero! Even though he expected it, somehow falling short, a little bit of reactions, but not too bad because we've got
seconds.
But you have meandered your way upwards into A heaven. Now Cruz creating more presence over onto the B site with the Annihilation as well. Mid-round calls being sent over. Shota trying to hold down the angles, but still gunned down by Killua and Jitboy. Sugar Zero now playing inside of the smokes. He's beginning to let that cape flow in the wind. 10 seconds left. XDL in a prime position, but shut down by Jitboy.
Wait, is there time?
Oh, from the shadows over.
There's no time to plan.
Needs to find the kill at the very least, but Sugar Zero now sliding back and forth. The footsteps towards middle now. Middle smoked off, a bit more presence out from Jitboy's. Cruz kicking down the doors into the alpha site.
Oh, but timing here for Shota. Can he find Primi a little bit later on in the piece? He will. He'll keep him at bay.
Primi playing it safe. You got that crucial barrier mesh up as well. Now for the Sonic sensors to get deployed. Armageddon to flush Shota away. He might just dive in alongside his teammates.
Rolling Thunder used as well, but look at them, they're stunned up. They can't get out in the side.
Oh, that is just beautiful with how it all combos together. Salvo's out in an attempt to create more space, but
gotta call it.
It's still blocked off. Cruz now sneaking up from behind, will find his target. XDL will find the trade, but you need to watch out for it. Graphnet into Salvo combo, but
yeah,
Enten's gone.
And Jitboy's not able to establish a good lurk this time.
So quickly dealt with. Talon now tries to press the issue. Forced out by the Armageddon though, and that's gonna be Sugar Zero holding down the line! Double kill as Talon tries to descend in, but it's not gonna happen. Just Thigh now. And he's hiding inside of the smokes. Tries to avoid the stealth drone, but lo and behold, 10-10 nearby. Still gonna be the kill being found at the very end of it all.
Well, clock. I was gonna say, make sure you clear that.
Working against Talon now, they've got to push up. The trades will be found, but still, can they get the spike down soon enough? 10-10 buys time and more information, crucial information for his team. This could be a fault line setup. Cruz, though, will be able to swing back around and just goes for the full spray in towards CT. 10-10 out of the dimensional drift with the up close range. He will find another shot. Just Jitboy's left, and he's completely stunned and blinded up. Will it pay off though? Talon trying as much as possible. A bit of a whip from 10-10. Primi will capitalize. That could be an open A site now. But the Rolling Thunder, quick on the draw from XDL, flushes them over into Shota, who pushes up with the Vandal. Primi trying to dance around, but it's not gonna happen. XDL just collapses on towards a broken Talon. Bent but not broken. Killua tries to fight back.
An angle, sees the gun barrel, but what can you do around this?
Sneaks under. We do have a little bit of a scuffle around the B side as well, though, and that's where the spike is. Primi now falling to XDL. It's just Killua. This could be it.
It should be it. 45 HP, going for the plan in a 3 versus 1.
Planting a little bit shallow as well. The snake bite does give him a bit of an opportunity to sight through, but Shota marking